Due to criticism, some Korean celebrities' careers suffered from big controversies. A major controversy led these Korean performers to take a break. Here is a rundown of some of Korea's most famous faces that have been in the center of scandals or controversies. Hyun Kyung. Hyun Kyung's career came to a surprising and sudden end in 1998 after a film showing her having relations with her lover was discovered to be in the public domain. Despite the fact that there was evidence that the video was shot without Hyun Kyung's agreement and that her boyfriend utilized it with malevolent intent, the general public continued to harshly blame Hyun Kyung over the video. Hyun Kyung was forced into retiring from the entertainment industry and ultimately left South Korea for a period of 2 to 3 years. It had been over 10 years since the scandal first surfaced when she finally returned to the acting scene in 2007. Her comeback was a huge hit, and she was able to reclaim the popularity she had held as an actor as a result. Mingyu. In the year 2022, member Mingyu of 17 caused a political uproar when he posted an image of himself on his Instagram account depicting him donning a red sweatshirt. This wouldn't have been an issue if it hadn't happened so soon after the Conservative Party in South Korea won the election and deposed the Democratic Party, which had been in power for a very long time. The color red represents the Conservative Party, while the number 2 on the ballot represents their position on the ballot. Many K-pop celebrities choose not to flash the peace sign in public since doing so might easily be misunderstood as an indication of their support for the Conservative Party. At this point in history, the act of publishing an old image of him wearing red was seen as him showing support for the Conservative Party, which prompted angry responses from Korean internet users. Even though he removed the photo later on, it was too late to save his reputation from the fallout. Jung Il-hoon from BtoB. The news that Jung Il-hoon, the lead rapper for the K-pop boy band BtoB, had been accused of using marijuana in July of 2020 was broken to the public for the first time by Channel A in December of the same year. According to reports from Korean media outlets, the Seoul Central District Court was told that Jung collaborated with 7 other individuals to obtain marijuana over the course of a period of 30 months. In the same span of time, he was convicted of 161 separate marijuana-related offenses, which is reflected in his sentence. Fans of K-pop groups have questioned whether or not his decision to join the military on May 28, 2020, was connected to the charge date. There are inquiries that must be completed before criminal charges can be brought against anyone. Therefore, there is a possibility that Jung enlisted in the military in an effort to avoid the controversy. G-Dragon and T.O.P. from BigBang. The Korea Times reports that the prosecution requested a sentence of 4 years in jail for the defendant and commented that they employed advanced criminal tactics, including communications over the dark web and cryptocurrency-based payments, to cover up their offenses. Many people have been taken aback by the recent drug controversy involving Jung Il-hoon. However, the revelation that BigBang members G-Dragon and T.O.P. had been engaging in drug use was even more surprising. Because of their prominent roles in the second generation of K-pop, G-Dragon and T.O.P. are regarded as genuine idols rather than ordinary singers. In 2011, during an interview on SBS's Healing Camp, G-Dragon recounted how he took a puff of a cigarette from someone he didn't know at the after-party in Japan in May 2011. This revelation caused the scandal surrounding G-Dragon's use to become public knowledge. According to his story, he put away the cigarette after recognizing that it had an odd flavor and deciding to get rid of it. However, while later police test resulted in a negative result, a hair test, according to Channel Korea, resulted in a faint positive. G-Dragon was given a suspended sentence by the Japanese police in July 2011 after he acknowledged committing the offense. This was due to the fact that the amount of the drug that was detected in him was so minute, as well as the fact that this was his first offense. Later on, in Healing Camp in 2012, he publicly spoke about the incident, and he apologized once more by adding, "I should have been more careful as a celebrity, but it was all my fault." He said this to emphasize that it was his responsibility. In June of 2017, Channel A reported that T.O.P., another member of the band, had also been accused of smoking marijuana. The effect was more significant in his instance, since he was engaging in active consumption, and he acknowledged engaging in consumption at least 4 times in 2016. He was given a sentence of 10 months in jail, but it was postponed for 2 years. However, because he was serving his military obligation at the time of his arrest, he was discharged from his position as a conscripted policeman. As a result, he was given what is known as a dishonorable discharge after completing his military duty as a worker in the public sector. Reportedly, T.O.P's appearances in the media are still banned on several TV stations, including KBS and EBS as of today. Garam. Since the band's beginning, Les Seraphim has been plagued with controversies, and one of the primary reasons for this is the behavior of one of its members, Garam. The other students at Garam's school have leveled the allegation that she is a bully at the school. It has come to light that she has a history of engaging in violent behavior at school, for which she has previously been punished with disciplinary action. Garam's accusers refused to back down, which led netizens to feel that there may be some truth to the controversy. Source Music refuted these charges and vowed to seek legal action against the accusers. Garam's accusers refused to back down. In addition to being accused of being a bully, she has also been accused of being a minor who smokes cigarettes, drinks alcohol, and is a member of a gang. She is presently taking a break from the group so that she may concentrate on improving her mental health. However, it has not been made clear for how much longer she will be absent from the gathering. Allegations of bullying in school are taken very seriously in South Korea, and the punishment for doing so is frequent dismissal from the group, as was the case with Soojin from G-Idol. Ye Seul. The Korean drama Spy Myung-wol featured Ye Seul as an ensemble cast member. After that, Ye Seul became a topic of conversation in the media when she skipped out on shooting and moved to the United States. It was discovered that Ye Seul did this because the producers forced her to labor under extremely difficult conditions. She did end up going back to South Korea in order to finish filming, despite the fact that she faced severe backlash for her behavior. Due to the immense amount of criticism she received, Ye Seul decided to take a 3-year break from acting at the conclusion of the Spy Myung-wol series. Hyun Joong. Hyun Joong was arrested in 2014 and charged with assault and battery for beating and wounding his ex-girlfriend. His reputation was severely damaged despite the fact that most of the difficulties he had with his ex-girlfriend had been resolved. When Time Stops was the Korean drama in which he made his acting comeback in 2018. However, a significant number of users on the website were unhappy with the fact that he had returned. Even though Hyun Joong wasn't necessarily forced to take a break as a result of this issue, his image among the general public was significantly altered, and it had a significant impact on his acting career. Han Ji-soon. The fact that Han Ji-soon had violently assaulted a taxi driver became public knowledge in 2019. Her reputation suffered a significant blow as a direct result of the affair, despite the fact that she sought to apologize to the cab driver. Due to scheduling conflicts, she was finally forced to withdraw from her role in The Secret Life of My Secretary. Even though it's been almost 3 years since this event took place, Han Ji-soon has not yet made any appearances on television. Kyung Young. In 2002, a court convicted Kyung Young guilty of engaging in prostitution with minors. He coerced and exploited adolescent women wishing to be actresses into having relations with him so that he might cast them in films and television shows. Because of his acts, he was given a term of 10 months in jail. Additionally, he was not allowed to appear on any of the broadcast stations in Korea until 2014, when MBC reversed its decision.